Hi, this is Victor Cruz, Super Bowl champion New York Giants, and I gotta get my ICTV.
Okay.
I like the idea of just the next episode of us just singing.
That's a bad idea.
It'd be funny.
It would be.
Do for a segment.
That would be funny. Just singing for like 13 minutes.
I mean, we could cut it short.
Yeah, we'd cut it to like 3.
Yeah, that could work.
Back to work, boys.
Alright, so do we want to get on the topic? We're going.
Alright, let's get this in. I'm sorry.
We went to middle school.
So for as you were in our last segment, we were talking about the struggles of middle school. You know,
struggles.
being bullied.
I wasn't
being a
bullied.
loser.
We did not talk about this.
I was just doing stuff that I regretted, like.
Honestly,
which I
do you
learned
regret
from.
it that much?
Yeah, I mean, like.
Why?
I don't know.
Got some solid shoes in the process.
I did have solid shoes, but like. I don't know. I think it's the way I.
Can't regret these things.
I think also I was just like a jerk to my friends in general, just because like. Again, I kind of wanted to.
And look where I got you now.
Now I'm like cool in my own
A
way.
character, yeah. But okay.
Yeah, you're a character. So let's talk about high school. So remember all those popular kids we were talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, they fell off the face of the earth. And that's usually what happens at every middle school. They just get up and they flip over. Like,
Well, it doesn't it's not necessarily well.
I
It
feel
doesn't
like that's
necessarily
what
that,
happens.
but like it doesn't really matter anymore.
You're right. It doesn't really
Like
matter
at least to
anymore.
that point, it at least gets to the point where it's like, who really cares?
It's like when you think about it, what happens is, you know, you're so involved with your own clique, like it doesn't matter
Yeah.
to any
Very
like
much.
like it doesn't like you don't care about any other clique after that point. So all those kids just become like, you see, I don't know. I had a huge high school. Like I went to a public high school, like
Yeah,
a
same.
huge.
I went to a private school that was huge.
You went to private school like
Yeah.
your whole life.
No, not my whole life.
A public
No,
institution.
I went. Okay, sorry to mix this up. Middle school was public, and then I transferred to a private school, St. Anthony's High School.
Why?
And cause my sisters went,
Oh, okay.
and then I played the bagpipes there.
There you go.
And then
Nah,
that's why I'm here. So, you know,
I was a part of that public lifestyle.
that's good.
same, yeah. Dirty hallways, dirty bathroom, dirty people, dirty.
Okay, mine wasn't that dirty, but okay.
Right, there you go. That's the first thing I think of when I think of public, like.
Dirty rich snobs.
No, that's more private
no,
school.
no, no.
I'm talking about my
Yeah.
school. Dirty rich snobs.
That's the not many rich people where I'm going, like,
Yeah.
at all.
That's just the neighborhood.
It is just the
Yeah.
neighborhood.
There were
What can you do?
There were too many people in my school. There were like probably 2,000 people in my school.
Sounds like a
I
public.
think I had more than you.
Really?
I think I had
Yeah,
a
Were
little
the
bit
stairs
the same.
like?
Yes,
Yes.
but we had like 5 staircases.
Me too. Every staircase was. Well, not every.
Wait, actually, let me
staircase.
count. Let me say, because we have a north, a east, a west, south, and there's a staircase for each, and then there were 2 ones in the center. So that's like,
Six.
yeah, that's like 6 staircases,
Well, and then you'd have.
and they're pretty big too.
And then, you know, there'd be these really. Well, there'd just be these kids that would just either decide to walk really slow.
oh my god, I
Or
can't
like
stand
or
it.
even worse, just like 2 people or like just a whole group of people deciding to have a conversation either
Oh, I did
in
that
the-
all the time.
in the middle of the hallway, and I feel like I'm kind of guilty of this sometimes.
I am
Either in the middle of the
completely guilty.
hallway, or like this is something that I never did. Literally, a whole group of people
I did.
have a conversation in front of like a classroom door that's like wide open. There's
I'm not
like a
guilty of
class.
that.
There's like a class about to happen, and there's like 5 people just having a conversation.
Yeah,
right in
that
front of
happens
door.
more than often.
I'm guilty of like
I'm like,
taking up the hallway. Like we would walk in like a line, like. And
Oh,
so
they can't get past
he was
me.
a loiter the hallway, just sitting there, like.
you know,
Like
I loved my high school. Though. It was fun.
me too. I love
I
my
liked
high
it.
school. You know, okay.
People
I don't know if your high school was like this, but structurally, like, so in the middle of the school, the center, the crux on all like three
Crux?
floors, it was it's like a star. Like everything meets in that middle. So we'd be walking like. There's always a crowd in the middle of the school because everyone's talking, hanging out. But then it's like once you split to whatever side of the school you're going to.
There was a crowd everywhere,
Wow, really?
basically.
Yeah,
Like,
mine
I
was
told
kind of open. Not gonna lie to you.
I don't know. It's high school. The way they look and like the structure is cool, but it's the characters that are in that school that make the school. Like, let me tell you about some characters. My business
I
teacher,
only think of two.
my presentation coach, my guy, he was psychopath. Like, he's fine with me saying, like, calling him out, like, God, Mr. Presti. He was, by the way, head of VE in New York City now. So for all you people in virtual enterprise who know what I'm talking about, which is a very little group, that's who's doing the New York coaching now. He's
Mm-hmm.
well, not New York coaching, New York judging, I'd imagine. Kind of like Mr. John Jastrzemski. He's a whack job. Like, okay, so I don't know if you guys know, but my high school business class,
Oh wait, is that the thing with like the business card?
yeah, I have my own business card.
That's awesome.
You had to simulate a role in the firm. So I was the sales manager, and the three kids.
Oh, that was just like a project.
No, it was the class,
Oh, it
the
was
whole year. So I was like the sales manager, and I had 3 sales associates, and then we had an accounting department, and then we had an auditing department, a marketing department. The marketing is basically
That's
just a
like-
graphics department.
That's a
but
pretty good like. I never had.
not
that
bad for a
kinda-
public education, like.
Yeah, like I never had that.
And,
I never
and-
had any of
Well,
that.
this teacher was like a whack job, and on the wall, all you had was plaques everywhere, and there was a
Really?
picture underneath the plaque of the students who won it. So he used to look at us and go, "You want to win that plaque? You want to be on the wall to be remembered?" Oh, I was just like, and by the way, he wouldn't scream. That's just the way he sounded. Oh, I look at him and go, "Yes, Mr. Presti, I wanna be on the wall. Then you gotta work. It's gotta crackle. It's gotta pop.
Yeah, that's just.
It's gotta sizzle." Like, cause I'd be like rehearsing like the same lines over and over and over. Welcome to Polyglot Translations.
Can I go back to middle school real quick?
Yeah, sure.
I had this one psycho math teacher, and
Wow, everybody's got psycho teachers here.
They're the best.
he was a character. It was like 7th grade of middle school, and there was one day I went for him to extra help, and I was like doing my work, and then like he just farts,
Okay.
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 and he's like, you can tell, he knew it was awkward. He's like, you can tell people. It's just, I'm just trying to think who you shouldn't tell. It was pretty funny.
I'm
Well,
trying not
you
to
know-
roast.
Like halfway like through the year though, he got fired for like
There you go.
cursing the kids out.
Okay.
So like,
In my high school, I love like the football games. Those were pretty fun.
Yeah, I was in the football games. That's why I know.
The crowds got hyped. It was
Yeah.
just like,
Playing a game under the lights was like the craziest moment in my high
what does
school
that
career.
mean? I don't understand.
When it's dark, like it's a night game and you're under the lights.
That's was all our games.
What, like every night?
Yeah.
What the hell? How did you have games every night? Like
No,
what do you
not every
post?
Friday.
Like every.
Well, yeah, they're every Friday, but
We get hyped.
But it's not like your school would play the same every Friday night.
Yeah.
Like, what? How
Yeah.
did that schedule work out?
I don't know. Every like at 7, I think. We got lit.
Yeah, but it's like every Saturday, like morning.
Oh, there are games on Saturday, but
Yeah, so it wasn't every Friday.
okay, but
like,
who's going on the Saturday? Like no one cares.
everyone went to the Saturday. It didn't matter.
It was
It's
just
so
on
fun to watch.
Fridays. I remember like our cafeteria. They would like, I don't know what it was called. It's called like table banging, but they would like get up on the tables and we're like, ah! And everybody's like, oh, let's go.
I just remember playing.
Everybody gets hyped.
Yeah, I've never seen the crowd. I've only just been in the game. Like,
It starts on the field.
yeah, it does. Shout out to football.
High school,
Sports.
high school in general.
High school.
The high school hype. I felt like we were a real community. Like, I really do like
Yeah,
that.
definitely.
I haven't felt
Yeah.
that with Iona yet. I mean, it's slowly settling in. Maybe it's because I haven't, been here long
I
enough.
kind of feel that because it's like, I feel like every 5 minutes, like I'm saying hi to somebody.
True, but when it comes to
It's growing. It's growing.
when it comes to
It's growing.
Iona, like in general, like Iona,
I feel
like
you
I'm
don't
not
feel
trying to roast right now,
you
but
don't
these
feel like-
characters, like
you don't feel like a Gale yet. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm sorry. My professors are characters. Like, they're something. Not all of them. Like, the ones I like, they know who I'm talking about. But like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's because I had like a rough day yesterday. Like,
Okay.
I have
Yeah,
3:30
fine.
to 9 classes.
No, I'm just trying to think like good professor.
Whatever. We gotta wrap it up
Yeah, we
for the
do.
next segment.
We
So,
don't.
Thank you.
Thank
We'll
you
be
for
here
everything.
in a second.
Hi, this is Victor Cruz, Super Bowl champion New York Giants, and I gotta get my ICTV.